So let us start, sir. Now, why I am here, right? So I'm here to say hello, and I'm also here to give you an insight about what is going to be there in future. So I believe all of you here have been in one or the other manner been engaged in one or the other streams, education, business, sports, anything whatsoever, right? But now in this current situation, the whole world has been forced basically to think what is going to be the future, right? And considering that as a scenario, I would like myself to introduce and take up this a very interesting topic of what is there for us after this whole pandemic is being over. Not only that, it is also very important for the people who are now been aspiring to do something in their curriculum. So basically, the life has four phases. I'm just trying to be a little philosophical, and I'm just going to be. The one is your childhood, right? Until your 10th, 12th, where you don't have anything much to do, and you just have to study and just make have fun, right? Then comes your second level, the most important level, and that level of your life is going to decide how and what would be your standard of living for the rest of the thing. So this 5 years of academics, after your childhood you will have 5 years of academics, which is going to be very 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 important, very important. Now this streaming, we are not going to stop. It is going to continue. In case if you find any kind of a technical difficulties, I would request you to get the backup of the video that would be again uploaded on all the mainstream channels like YouTube and all. So let us go forward and see how we will be able to win over this second stage of life. And obviously, you will ask, sir, what are the two other stages? Yes, the third stage of your life is your earning life, where you earn your livelihood and you actually make progress in your professional and the personal career. You marry, you have kids, you join a job, you set up a business, you grow that, and then it comes your retirement time. And after retirement, your fourth phase, basically known as second inning, where you actually go back, think, what have I done for the whole life, and try to make some good use of that particular time before you are waiting for your death. So, if this whole life has to be set, then this presentation is going to be very, very, very important for you. And I'm telling you, not because I'm here to sell something to you. I'm not here to sell something to you. I'm actually here to help you out, guys, with a informed decision making. And also, you should think within yourself, okay, what is actually is going to happen and what I should be doing, because this is a very crucial stage in your life. Let us start with me, and that is why I've titled this whole thing as Clear the Confusion, if you have any. Right? Before I start, do I have your permission? Do I have your permission to actually introduce myself? Let me just introduce myself. I've been there in this profession for a pretty long time, guys. I have completed my 12th like in 2010, and now it is 2020, and so this is a 10 years of journey. I just wanted to give a brief intro about myself. So I've decided who I am. I've divided myself into three parts which would be relevant for you. My qualifications, it is in front of you. I'm a triple qualified CA, CS, and CMN, and even after that, I've done two post qualification courses, that is Diploma Information System Audit, and I've also completed registered valuership, so I can basically value the shares and businesses. I've also completed my graduation in law. Let us move forward. What is my experience? Have I only studied, not experienced? No, that's not the case with me. I have got the best of the experience of my articleship, which I have worked with the South India's top 10 articleship firm, wherein I had like 100 more articles in my firm with me, right? And been auditing all listed and all kinds of companies. After I have cleared my CA, I have worked with the major giants like of accounting firm in the whole world. So I've worked with the top sixth largest accounting firm of the world, right? I've also been into what I'm doing now. I'm into consultancy and I'm pursuing my passion because I've done enough. I've taken a wise decisions in my earlier stage of life, which is helping me to pursue my teaching zeal. So you'll ask, sir, everybody says we have a teaching skill. So what did ignite you? Let me share a story of my own life. In third year of my articleship, I got an opportunity to get or stand for the elections of SICASA. You know what would be SICASA? This is a Chartered Accountant Student Association. The full form is Southern India Chartered Accountant Students Association. So I was the part of that association, and I was a 1 year elected member and been very actively engaged into taking classes, coachings, and helping out students with their academics and all other stuff. So that is where I actually started my journey of as a teacher, right? I'm a family man. I have a kid. I have a wife, loving kid, happy, settled, right? I have so many associations. I've been associated with other forums, startup associations, startup venture funds. I've been also associated with certain business forums, and obviously I've been faculty member for ICI and so many other institutions which gives classes and the university level, right? What are my achievements? Okay, this is pretty interesting, right? So my achievement cannot be taken in terms of what qualifications I have. My achievement should be actually taken on what changes I have made to this world, right? And if you ask me what are the changes which I have made to this world, that is pretty interesting, right? I will tell you why those are pretty interesting. At 2013, which was like 3 years after I started my professional career or professional life, I have understood that this is not going to I am not going to be a boredom guy. So I did participate in certain startup business development programs, and there is one organization called Rajasthan Udyogmita Yojana, which generally, like Rajasthan and Gujarat are the certain states which have their business competitions, ideas, and all other stuff. And I got the All India third among 45,000 business applications which were there, and also got a funding of 1 crore for one of my project, which my co-founders are looking into currently, right? This is one. I've done all those academics. That's okay, a smaller achievement. But the bigger achievement is I have been able to develop relationships, right? And why that is a very bigger achievement? Because if I have been able to develop relationship with my colleagues, with my friends, with my students. So far, I have been now taught over 10,000 students. Of that, somewhere around 80% have been with the Institute of Chartered Accountant. Some 1,000 people have directly been engaged through my through the institution PGC, and there are so many other ways I've been entangled, and I get so many feedbacks, reviews, and also the helping out exams. So many queries we deal with day in day out. So that is what relationship which I have achieved. Now it is enough of mine. Now it is about you. Now it is about you. So let us discuss a situation after lockdown. Can I have any guesses, right? What could be the situation after lockdown? To be very honest, the situation after lockdown is going to be like this. What do you think would be the economic condition would be of the whole countries? People are not working. Shopping malls are shut, cinema halls are shut. So what would happen to those companies which are into retail segment? Other than few essential services as the essential goods, nothing has been working. For an example, even chartered accountant offices are not working, right? So is there going to be a setback? Obviously, yes. Is there going to be a permanent damage? Yes. Now, what is other things which are going to change? Businesses are gonna change dynamically. There would be different ways of businesses which is going to come up, right? We have now this online class, online education. We are now talking face to the cameras. Basically, I'm now talking to the camera, and you are also listening me through some or the other device. So you might be sitting 1,000 kilometers away from me, but that does not make a difference. Now, have you ever experienced this kind of a flexibility? I'm not saying you have not experienced, but basically, have you seen this kind of outreach which is happening by everybody? So, businesses are trying to mold themselves according to the situation. So, is it a time for you to mold? Maybe yes. Let us find out. So, what is the third thing? People will look for more value. Look for yourself. Now you have so many options sitting at your home, sitting at your own couch. You are being in comforts of your home. You do not have to even travel. You have to just take a phone with the few fingertips. You will reach out to almost every faculty which is there in the world. You will reach out to every content which is available on internet. You have enormous power just in your palm, right? And is it fascinating? At the same point of time, it is also dangerous. They're both ways, right? Now, the very important part which I believe should be there, what is that? Is it going to impact me? Yes. Tell me, is it going to impact me? It could be a positive impact, it could be a negative impact. I take this as a positive impact because now my outreach has been increased. How many students can come in a classroom? 100, 200, 300 max, right? But how many students can come on this kind of a platform? Unlimited. Whole world I can talk to. I can talk to the whole world at the same point of time. This kind of a technology was never explored to such an extent, right? So is it going to have an impact? So now, sir, yes, I understood. This is going to impact you. What about me? I'm a student. I'm just actually here to see what is there for me. I've taken something into the commerce and I wanted to know what should I do coming forward. What should I be able to plan strategically for myself? Yes. So now you should gear up because what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a life plan, right? And there is one word which you will be able to see on your slides that is called backup, right? Now, please understand, guys, what is backup? What is backup? Right? How many of you have seen Money Heist? This is a very popular web series on Netflix, right? Please say please say yes on the chat box if you have seen Money Heist, right? So that I can find out whether you have been actively at least fulfilling your desires of watching endless good content on internet, right? Yes, if you have seen a web series called Money Heist, you will find out that the situation, the robbery which they have planned was completely watertight. They have taken care of each and every possibility which can happen, right? So that is what I'm telling about life plan and life plan with a backup, right? So is it now interesting for you? If it is now interesting, give me a thumbs up in the chat box so that I can actually relate to you. I will be able to find out and comment. If you are not able to chat here, please go and comment. Okay, what is there next? Yes, what is there for you next? What I have unfolded for you next? Yes. What do you want actually in your life? You want what is the solution which is there for me as a student? I have chosen a certain commerce team. What is the solution which I have? You have to have only three things in order to survive through the whole life. That is what now I'm talking about. You should have only what? Three things. That is what? Technical skills, interpersonal skills, and managerial skills. There is nothing else required. Yes, there is nothing else required. If you are able to talk to somebody, if you are able to have a group of people, and if you are able to get your things done through those people, that's itself is sufficient. Now, what is technical knowledge? Why people will listen to you? On what content are you going to communicate with the others? Yes. So for that, what do you require? Technical skills. What is technical skills? Anything. It could be anything. Like for a doctor, he should know how to do a surgery. For a physician, he should know how to detect a disease. For what should we say? For an engineer, he should know how to do a coding, right? For a clerk, he should know how to behave in an office. So those are all skills. Now we are going to do something very different. We are going to do something which is going to be relevant. That is, mark my word, mark my word. We are going to do something which is relevant for life. Softwares will come, it will get upgraded, it will change, right? Robotics is entering into the human hospitals, and there have been robotic surgeries been happening. So almost every profession, every job is under threat. Even if this COVID-19 situation was not there, situations were anyhow worse, because business dynamics keep on changing. Whenever there is an opportunity there, people are going to grab that. Now there is one profession which have little immunity. Think of what people do not wish to take a risk with, right? People do not wish to take a risk with money, their hard-earned money. Yes, they do not wish to take risk with hard-earned money. They do not wish to take risk with their own education, right? So there are few things which has to be nurtured in a very personalized manner. Think of your dad, right? He earns so hard, right? And whatever the amount which he has saved, is it going to rely on a machine to find out what he should do with that relevant amount? I don't think so that he would be willing to do that. Now, if he is not willing to do that, so there has to be somebody who should be actually helping him out. If who should be helping him out? Who should be basically helping him out? Obviously, a professional who has knowledge in finance. So my profession is going to be relevant until stars are there in the sky. I can actually tell you. I can actually tell you, because something which you have earned, you cannot give a risk with somebody. But there are so many chartered accountants, there are so many cost accountants, there are so many professionals, there are so many graduates, there are so many accountants with whom? Obviously the best one. Obviously the best one. Now, what do the technical skills I require for that? Only this. This is pretty simple. What do you have to know in order to develop the other two skills? The first one is technical skills. Until you have that, you will not be able to grab onto the other part. But what are those technical skills? Simple. You should, if you feel like I'm just only now narrowing down my discussion, removing all the other kind of content which I have discussed so far, I have brought down, I have actually finalized, and I have tried to brought you down into something which is now very niche. So I am now talking about people who have taken commerce as one of their stream of education. Now, if you relate, what are the basic three things which you have to be knowing about? Accounting, taxation, and certain law knowledge. Yes, what is going to be companies laws, what is going to be other tax laws, or something or the other. The law, taxation, and the accounting. These three things are sufficient. Now, who is offering me these three things? What should I do in order to get these three things? There are enormous courses. There are enormous courses which are there in the market. Sir, please narrow it down further. Give me a little more deeper insight that what should I be doing? Yes. Is it okay if I do a chartered accountancy? It covers all. Yes, why not? If you choose CA, that is completely fine. So what is the problem? Sir, I have some fears. Is it okay to have fears? Obviously, even I have a fear about something. Even you might have a fear about something. It is okay to be having fear. Like, are we not feared with the coronavirus and we are locked inside our own residence? Right? Yes or no? Do we dare to go out even if they open up this lockdown and say everywhere outside it is there? So we are obviously fearful. So what is the fear we have if you choose a CA as a course? It covers everything. It covers all my requirements. The fears are this. And be honest. These fears are to be, you have to read it out and have to be honest. If you say these are the honest fears I have, type yes. If you don't think, type no. But please read out. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to read this out. But you have to completely agree with me. Do you have these fears? What are those? Am I gonna waste time if I'm not being able to pass all the exams at one go? Obviously, each exam comes in 6 months. So one exam gone, 6 months gone. Simple. Do I have that fear? Do my time have a value? Yes or no? My time have a value? You would have heard of one topic called time value of money. So do your time have actually a value? Can you waste it like this? No, right? So that is the. So is that a fear? If you would have asked me when I was doing my course, yes it was. I might lose my social life. This is very important. Guys, we might get a lot of technical skills, but if you are not able to communicate, if you are not able to develop relationships, when I talk about relationship, don't take me otherwise, right? I'm not talking about a boy and a girl relationship. I'm obviously talking about lot many relationships. Relationship with your boss, relationship with your friends, relationship with your colleagues, relationship with your family. Everything is very important, right? You cannot only have books with you. So if you think, okay, I have to study and I will get through. Even if you get through, what is the fun then? People will forget that you were there. Should I tell you something of my own, right? When I was doing my CA course, there was a time in my life where my mom friends who have been just newly getting to know her, they used to ask, we only see your one son, so how many sons you have? So basically they were not seeing me because I was studying for such a long time, being out of the house. So I actually miss my social life. Do you want to miss that? No. Whether I'm gonna have desired earning. I've taken a lot of pain. Am I going to have those desired earnings? I want to earn X amount. You can dream of any amount. Only if this profession can guarantee you of that amount, then it is worthwhile taking it. Right? After I have cleared CA, there is no going back. I can actually tell you, there is no going back. You go in, spend some time, takes few attempts, spend some years, and once you realize this is not your cup of tea, already train has left the platform, boss. If you decide to go back, you have to give away all the efforts which you have done so far. Right? I might sound harsh, but that's the harsh reality. You might think, sir, why are you telling me all those things? This is against what you have been used. Being a teacher, I'm actually telling you, being a teacher, I'm telling the facts. Right? So this is just a fear. I'm not saying this is a reality. These are just fears. How should I tackle those fears? How should I be able to come up all those? Have a backup. Simple, have a backup. Start with the profession, there is no doubt. But those fears should not be able to overcome you. And for that, you should have a backup. What do you think could be a backup? Please chat, please write in the comment box before I go ahead. What could be a backup so that I can see more alternatives? You are more younger than me, at least 5-6 years you are younger than me. So why don't you go ahead and tell me, sir, there could be more solutions. How should we overcome those fears? There could be a lot of backups which we can create, right? Yes, most commonly known backup is BCom. So people will think, let us have a BCom along with, if does not happen, कुछ नहीं हुआ तो ये तो रहेगा. That's very good, fine, but does it have value? So it lacks value on all the skills which is required, right? So currently all those things is been missing there. So what should I do? What should I do? Is there a possibility wherein if I miss out in one attempt, I would be at least able to go forward with something else? This is going to be a very eye-opener slide for you. The next slide is going to be a very eye-opener slide for you. What is that? That is, I am actually trying to offer you a solution. Why don't you do a dual qualification? What is the harm in doing a dual qualification? I will just give you certain scenarios. You start two qualifications at the same point of time. Choose those kind of qualifications which have lot of similarities, because your first skill should be filled up, that was technical skills, right? Yes or no? So you have to choose that, right? I believe CA and CMA have how much? Almost 70% of the same portion. I'm not kidding, it is a fact. If you wish, go online and check. If you want, I will make that research paper and give it to you. Chapter by chapter you can compare, not only for the foundation level, for inter and final, almost it is 70% the same. Yes, it is same. You will think, why it is same? Because common knowledge is required for each profession. Taxation is required for each profession, accounting knowledge is required for each profession, law knowledge is required for each profession. Those are the basic skills. So those skills have to be covered by everything. So if you do this parallelly, like all of you might be able to be eligible to write your exams of CA like in May or November, and you can easily write this, even CMA exams in December. So CA happens in May, November, CMA happens in June, December, right? So after you write your CA exams, put up some one more month of efforts, because anyhow you know the basic background knowledge. Go and write one more exam. What do I get? You get a dual qualification. What is the benefit of it? You have done so many qualifications. What are the benefits of it? Obviously, you have name, fame, respect. Nobody is going to deny that. Yes, people are going to understand you, because so many people are stuck in one. You are able to do it too. But you know the secret. Because you have not. You have been actually studying for both at the same time. Right? It saves a lot of time. You have got job and practice opportunities available. Better job and practice opportunity available. So I have to do this similar 3 years of articles. My duration would be long. No. CMA has an option that you work somewhere, like anyhow you are supposed to do a job, right? Even I did a job with CA after my CA qualification, and based on that job I got an exemption for CMA articleship. So the duration, that overall 4.5 years, like suppose for an example you take a decision now, it will be totally 4.5 years for your whole CA course. Within the same duration you are going to do it. You do not have to put extra time. Obviously, you might have to put extra efforts, but those efforts are going to help you out in many ways. What are those many ways? You would be having a backup, right? For an example, you appear for a November exam and you pass out both. Both the opportunities are available for you. Again, you can go forward. That same thing happened with me, right? Okay, you are able to pass out CA foundation. If you are able to pass out CA foundation, very good. Go ahead for the next level. What about CMA? Have you passed? Yes. Continue. No. Don't worry. You can rewrite the same CMA entrance exam if you wish, and if you feel confident that you can do it, and drop. Okay, sir, I have not been able to clear CA foundation, but I have passed CMA foundation. There is a higher likely chances of happening that. I'm not saying this. Please don't take me wrong. I'm not saying this. National passing percentages are saying this. CA foundation entrance passing percentages are quite lower than CMA foundation passing percentages. So if there are same 100 set of students who are writing CA and CMA foundation exam, there are highly likely chances that you will be easily able to pass out CMA foundation. This is statistics. I'm not making any judgment out of it. Please do not judge me for that. Yes, I'm just giving you statistics. So, if that is a scenario, would you be saving time? Yes, you will be. Again, you can reappear for a CA foundation, but you have not stopped your professional career. You're still learning the same skills. You'll have the same job opportunities, practice opportunities. Everything is available for you. Now CMAs have been slowly and steadily being also given equivalent right to the CA. They have been already been allotted GST audits. Right? Only CA cannot do the GST. Even CMA people can also do the GST audits. Slowly and steadily the things might change. So what should I do? Is this my appropriate backup? Right? Can you help me out in giving more further details? Obviously, yes. Why I am here? Can I help you out with this journey? I am obviously going to do that. Because that is what I am doing it from last 7 years. From 2000, to be very precise, 2013 June, I have been interacted with the CA students at a large because I then won the election of SICASA. And I've been there with this student fraternity for SICASA as a member for 1 year. And post that I've been continuously associated with all my student forums, associations, Institute of Chartered Accountant. So it is almost 7 years for me. I'm doing this job. I'm guiding people, right? And this is where I'm trying to give you a little add-on solution. Sir, then what should I do? You do not have to do anything. I've come up with a concised, comprehensive, and a tailor-made product. What is that? Here it is. I'm not going to sell it to you. It is pretty simple things for you, right? You have so many things which is going on in the market, and I can assure you this is the best solution. You just fill up the form which is given in the description here of this video. Just fill up that form. That is a simple inquiry form. You attended certain demo classes, and then after you attended demo classes, register for the course. Sir, then are you going to charge for 2 courses or 1 course? We're going to charge only for 1 course. Other comes as an add-on, free for you. It comes completely as an add-on, completely free for you, right? Would you be able to assess our performance? Obviously, we are going to evaluate you, and obviously, we are going to congratulate you once you succeed. And you are obviously going to succeed because we have minimized your risk and maximized your chances of success. That is what I have done. Minimize your risk, maximize your chances of success. As simple as that. As simple as that, guys. This is going to be a very fun ride. I have made things very simple for you. Sir, how are you able to think so much? Because I have been through that life. I'm actually trying to tailor make so many things for the students, and that is what I have come up with my first one. Yes. Here I am. Very happy to help you out, right? Guys, shoot your doubts. Ask me on all the possible platforms you have, and I will make my all possible efforts to reply you back. Please, I'm going to be there in this video for more 2-3 minutes. I'm waiting for your things. Help me, ask me, do the needful. Right? So when are you going to do your demos? You just fill up the inquiry forms and you will get the demo links immediately. Those live sessions. So is the class going to be online? Yes, it is going to be completely online. Why? Because we want to have all the students participate. Sir, what would be the language of communication? The same which we are talking. It is going to be purely in English, simple English. You can understand. We do not want to have a regional language only for one single reason. Only for one single reason, so that we can have a wider reach. Being this online platform, this has to be utilized by everybody. That is what the only reason which we have. And the second thing is, English is most comfortable language for most of the students. Okay, so what are your faculties and all? Please just fill up the form. We have, I can guarantee you something. I can actually guarantee you something on camera. I can guarantee you, right? You will have best of the best faculties and all qualified faculties. This is what I'm promising you. All qualified faculties. When I say qualified, they would have a professional degree of chartered accountancy or CMA or CS or all like me. Sir, are you also going to teach? Yes, I am also going to take a one subject for you, because I know if I am connected to you, I would be able to do little more justice, not only for the subject but for the other things. This is what here I am. Any further things which you can think of? Sir, what should we have? Do we have backups? Do we have all those stuff? Everything we have a solution for it. Everything we have a solution for it. So what you are supposed to do, just come sign up, fill up the form, or communicate with us on any other platform, and that is how we go. This is a pretty simple thing. Guys, this is a very honest request to everybody, that do not just join for the heck of joining. Do not just join something because your friends are joining. Because your friends' life is different, your life is different. Everybody is open to make their own decisions, and they should be, right? If you make a wrong decision now, you are going to take a hit for your own self. Your friends are not going to come saying that, okay, we have did it together, we will suffer it together. There is no JV kind of a story in the real life. I'm not saying you will have hardcore friendship, but when it comes to the professional career choosing, you would be master in something, the other person might be master in something. There has to be a niche finding out. That is what you can have one-to-one sessions with me. You can request a one-to-one sessions with me. We have our phone lines, phone number which has been flashing on your video, so please contact on that. Need more information? Pawan Goyal classes page, you can go PGC, you just type it on Facebook, you have hundreds of 5-star reviews on there, on the Google reviews, and all those platforms has been there, right? We are trying to improvise ourselves as and when the things change, and that is what it is, right? I believe we have a few comments, live chat. Okay, we have certain thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vinay, Kishore, Anushka. Right, I apologize for the technical difficulty which we had in the initial time, but sorry guys, I was even helpless at that particular stage. Right, thank you so much, guys. Stay tuned, stay connected, and let us join hands for this coming journey, and also stay strong in this during this phase. Thank you so much. I'm stopping this video now. Any queries, please get back to us.